We are live in Studio B. Yes, she was a scoring machine at BYU. Now she's a coaching machine. Paisley Johnson-Harding is back in Studio B and back at BYU. Paisley, welcome back.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited.
I was watching you watch those highlights and you had a smile on your face. What does that bring back? What memories does that bring back for you?
I mean, playing basketball is so fun. And then doing it at a high level here at BYU with those teammates, honestly, just meant everything to me. So, like, I'm just remembering the fun times. Like, I mean, the black eye was, like, there. That was a wild trip. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot that happened in my career, and it just brings back great memories. I love it.
You're not that far removed from playing and scoring a bunch. So, naturally, when you are watching practice happen, do you not want to get on the floor like, no, do it this way. You're doing it wrong. Do it this way.
Oh, my gosh. I'm like, I probably could still play professionally and, like, all that, but it was time to hang up the shoes and kind of grow up and get back into, I wanted to get back into college sports, so, like, be a part of it again, but obviously I didn't have any more eligibility, so I had to try the other side.
Okay, so tell everybody what you have been up to over the last couple of years since your playing career came to an end. Well,
after, you know, that March Madness run against Villanova, after that I didn't go drafted, but I was offered a training camp contract with the Seattle Storm. So I was given that opportunity to go and try out for the team for 2 weeks, and I got to play 2 games. I scored a jumper in one of the games. So I like to say I got to play in the WNBA. That was a great experience. After that, I played some 3x3 for a team that was sponsored by the Seattle Storm, which that was really fun. And then professionally, I signed a contract for the Germany DBBL League, and that was really fun. I got to go play professionally for a season over there, and my husband, Connor, he also played over there for a team called Münster. So that was really fun. Great experience living in Germany for a season, being just the 2 of us. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And then after that, I came back to Utah, coached at Timpview High School. And then this last season, I was at Utah Valley, which was such a fun experience. And then now I'm landed back here.
When did the opportunity to return to BYU hop onto your radar as far as calendar goes? I mean, what type of timetable are we talking about?
I mean, when I was in Germany, I kind of realized I wanted to get back in college basketball. To me, that's the place to be. I'd done all the other things, and it seemed like the best place, resources-wise, relationship-wise, all of that. I wanted to really get back in that. So honestly, in Germany, that's when I was like, okay, how do I get back to BYU? How do I get back to my people? But for this opportunity, you know, once Lee got the job, I thought there was a good opportunity for something. I didn't expect an assistant coaching role, but I'm very grateful for that. But, you know, with his opportunity leads a lot of, like, his network to opportunity, and I was super excited about that.
This team obviously is pretty different from the one that you faced as an opposing coach last year. I know it's early and you're still getting to know these players, but what has been your early impressions of this team?
I mean, these girls want to work. Like, from the bottom up, from the freshmen to the seniors, like, these girls want to work, and I think each of them are individually driven to get better as individuals and then collectively as a group. These women are super talented, especially the freshmen coming in. Delaney Gibbs is such an incredible player that I think will help, you know, put BYU back on a competitive map. I mean, she already has done that, and her experience already as a freshman, I think, just pushes this team in a really good direction.
I know a lot of fans are excited about Sydney Benali. Yeah, you mentioned that freshman class. Every assistant has specific roles that they are given by the head coach, and Lee is a first-time head coach, so I'm sure he's figuring out what he needs to do, what he's going to oversee, what he wants to delegate. So at this point, what responsibilities have you been delegated? What are you expecting to do?
So as of now, my responsibilities are getting to know the girls, getting to know the team. He is still, you know, trying to delegate where he wants people. I think also I'll take a big role from Kaylani in the operations and get her, more pushing to be more as a coaching role as well, and allow her to have more opportunities with that and not be so bogged down by the operation. So I'm excited about that. But one thing that kind of pushed me to this opportunity was Lee also wanting to develop everyone on his staff, even himself. And even though I'll be doing operations, I'm still an assistant coach, and I get to learn from all the others and himself. So, I get to learn more about scouts and preparing scouts, skill development, breaking down drills during practice. So yeah, he really is trying to develop his whole staff and improve every single one of us, which is really, it's something I was really looking forward to.
I want to go back to something we were talking about a minute ago, and when Spencer was talking about you're not that far removed, and you could keep playing right now if you wanted to. From a coaching standpoint, how much do you think that helps you relate to the players, but also how the players can relate to you as a coach? The fact that you're not that far removed and you could still play right now if you wanted to.
I have a lot of energy. You guys already know that. I think a lot of Cougar Nation knows that. And so luckily, right? No, luckily I still have, that spark of just I think everyone on staff has it, honestly, but we're really competitive. We're really excited, to see where we can take this program under Lee. And I think I can relate to the girls a lot in the sense of just recently being played, and I've done a lot of what a lot of players want to do. So I can relate in a lot of ways, even Emma Calvert signing her contract with the Czech, that I want to be a help for her and anyone else in this process to be hey, there's going to be really, really highs. There's going to be really, really lows. Give me a call. Let's talk through it. I've been through it. Let's move forward. But yeah, I think being able to be recently removed allows a great sense of understanding from my end for the girls, and also hey, we've done it before. There's a lot of people on staff who have done it before. You've got this. You have nothing to worry about. And you have a great group of people around you, pushing you forward.
Paisley, you already mentioned the energy. Okay, so you're definitely known for your energy, but also your toughness. How do you coach toughness? Or is it just an innate thing with some athletes?
I think some people just naturally are tough, but it is something that you can learn. And I think expectations go a long way, and just allowing your athletes to know what you expect from them, what the team expects from them, what our team values are. And I think Lee has done a good job of already kind of implementing those. And I think all of us want to do our best, and not everybody has to be tough, but you can maybe act that way. You can put forth your best effort always, and that's toughness in itself. So maybe not necessarily playing through every injury and whatever is the toughest thing to do for everyone, but there's always different ways you can show toughness. And I don't know, maybe I still need to figure that out, maybe how to coach toughness, but it seems like these girls are pretty tough.
I'm pretty sure you played through 4 separate injuries your senior season.
I'm was that smart? I don't know.
Well, as a competitor, I've got to imagine what a thrill and an opportunity it is for you to be able to coach and to game plan against teams in a conference like the Big 12.
I am so excited about that. I played in the WCC, so the Power 4 conferences is a step above that. I think my last 2 seasons we could have, we competed against P5s, no problem.
Yeah.
But, I loved the game planning part as a player. Juddy really allowed us to help out in the blobs of how we're going to defend those, and he really allowed us to be collaborative in that sense. So as a coach, I'm even more allowed to be collaborative in the game plan and be able to share my opinions. And I think this group of staff really allows for that, which is really awesome. And coaching in the Big 12 is going to be amazing. I was able to go watch BYU play Shaylee Gonzalez at Texas for her senior night, and that was so amazing. And just the atmosphere in these Big 12 stadiums are incredible. So,
that environment was unreal, by the way.
Unreal. It was so fun.
It was. They did that right.
Yeah.
There was a really cool environment there in Austin.
And therein lies the challenge that we have at BYU to make that environment, right? We got a taste of it, I believe, in 2021 with the Gonzaga game. That was special. That was so special.
I still have pictures on my phone I look back on. I'm like, we filled up that arena. It was beautiful. It was a great senior night.
Yes.
Yeah. That was
More
awesome.
of that.
Yes.
We're
I
gonna
think
make
we'll
that
get
happen.
there.
We're going to make that happen. Paisley, so great to have you back at BYU. Got to give a shout out to your parents as well.
Yes.
We're big
Mom
fans
and Dad,
of the show.
Steph, I know you're watching.
We heard you are one of the ones that tune in all the time.
Yes. She
Former
loves it.
Cougarette as well.
Yes.
Yeah.